Okay, so I'm very happy to announce the first speaker from Module Maker. First company presenting is JinkoSolar, and we have with us Willie Qui, who is Senior Manager of Global Procurement Management at Jinko. He currently serves in Jinko's Technical Services Department, where he's focusing on module technology, product competitiveness, and competitor analysis. Willie will talk to us about reliability and feasibility for advanced modules, and he will look into the larger part of solar systems, which is C&I and utility scale. Willie, welcome. The floor is yours.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, good.
Everyone. Is my voice clear?
Yeah, wonderful.
Okay. So I need to share my screen, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, can we start now?
Yeah,
I'm going to use the full screen. Okay. Can we start now?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Willie. I'm very honored to have a chance to represent JinkoSolar to have a speech here. My topic today is reliability and feasibility for advanced modules from C&I to utility scale. As you may know, according to Bloomberg, the global LCOE trend has displayed and even predicted the downwards of the cost on major electricity generation methods, including like coal, wind, and PV with tracker and fixed tilt. Every method is getting cheaper, especially for PV system. The whole power industry is facing the challenge to generate the power with lowest cost. So project cost reduction and higher efficiency is play a significant role to the results of LCOE reduction. Okay, 1 minute, I'll check. Okay. If you look at the screen, you can see the formula. The marked in blue is heavily influenced by module selection. Of course, EPC is influenced a lot. Module efficiency always determines the land lease cost or purchase cost. Module type determines the O&M cost. For example, mono, bifacial, dual glass, or our transparent backsheets are different to influence the O&M cost. And the important thing is module technology. It always determines the power output. Let us have a look at LCOE sensitivity. If you want to get 0.1 yuan per watt, which is 1.5 cents USD, you need to increase 3.82% power output to realize your goal. As you may know, we can change our design from fixed tilt to tracker. It can increase 10 to 15% power output. It's quite easy to achieve the goal, but if you cut down the EPC cost of 5.89%, it is not easy. So module selection is very important to the impact of LCOE. Therefore, module reliability can guarantee enough power output and maximum to help us to get payback soon during the whole module lifetime with 25 to 30 years. less cable loss and less module working temperature will boost the power output, and the lower cost of tracker and others can lead to a system cost reduction. So, Jinko, we have released 2 types of modules for CNI and utility scale, and now we promote 2 different. First is 72 pieces, 182 millimeters monofacial module. The highest power output should be reaches to 545 watts, and the module efficiency will reaches to 21.13%. The other one is our bifacial module. The power output is 540 watts. So monofacial and bifacial offer a different solution to cleanse under different application scenarios. Today, I will focus on utility project comparison, because C&I project has a lot of restrictions on rooftop size and on rooftop area. So different product has different competitiveness on different environments. At the same time, multi-bus bar and circular ribbon and other advanced technology lead to maximum power class and maximum module efficiency. So clients have variety to select different type of module, matches different application to achieve lowest LCOE. Here is the key features of our Tiger Pro module. In addition, for Tiger Pro module, advanced warranty is provided by us as well. Compared with normal module, Tiger Pro provides 2% first year degradation and 0.45% for liner degradation. Better warranty brings better power output and brings better energy generation. Not only for the warranty, for the PV module reliability, we have passed 2 to 3 times IEC reliability test. And in addition, a lot like a PQP test, we have passed as well. So a better reliability module will bring you a better energy generation and will bring higher IRR and help customer to earn a lot of benefits from the project. Okay, before we move to the second topic, let us think about 3 questions which showed on the screen. Then we see the design of 182 is for 535 watts, 210 modules for 440 watts or 490 watts. You can see the layout on the screen. The basic premise of the design is we set up the same GCR so that the yield and PR are almost the same. It is better to compare the cable loss in a same level. And here, I choose the 6 millimeters cables to keep the comparison the same. After design, we analyze the cable by simulation and actual outdoor testing. Finally, you can see 182 millimeters cable loss is only 1.03%, and 210 modules could reach to 1.24%. The gap is 0.21%. Some people say that the gap is only 0.21%. It's very small, but according to our simulation, on a 120 megawatts DC power station simulation, the 182 modules could bring 17,529 megawatts hour in 20 years and increase 0.15% IRR and decrease 0.21% LCOE. In C&I project, cable loss is significant as well. 0.21% energy generation will bring more benefits. Then we move to EPC cost reduction. Firstly, I will talk about the tracker cost. We need to perfectly use the maximum length that the tracker can withstand. The mainstream 1P tracker company maximum right now can bear around 100 meters, so that the 182 millimeters Tiger Pro module can maximum use the length of tracker, but the 210 maybe they cannot. Consider the tracker cost is 620 USD per site, so the tracker control system that can effectively use 182 modules, and it can reduce up to nearly 0.23 US cents per watt. Secondly, it can effectively use the support area of the tracker, make full use of the power density, and reduce the number of trackers. And you can see nowadays, the tracker existing product design is 100 meter and 150 meter, and also future 2P. Whatever scenarios, the longer tracker are future trends. The 182 total power of a single tracker is higher than that of 210. So the higher the number of strings, the greater the gap of the watt. Also, the labor cost of tracker installation, trenching, and earth leveling are saving much compared with 210. The maximum can save 800,000 RMB, which is about like 120,000 USD. If your labor costs higher than China, the cost saving could be more. At last, you can see the BOS comparison. Almost the advantage contribution is from tracker. Finally, 210 modules BOS cost is higher, 1.04% than 182, and 1.15% higher than 182. And we analyzed 3 scenarios which same power generation and consider the cable loss and the module working temperature. And you can see 182 always have the lowest level. Finally, we choose a specific project in Saudi, comparing with different modules. One is 182 Tiger Pro, the other is 590 watts 210 modules. Because of the tracker design difference, 182 modules BOS costs are decreased and the LCOE is lower apparently. You can see here, comparing the BOS cost, EPC cost, OPEX, and we keep the first year's generation the same. The LCOE combination is apparently 182 has lower. Finally, because of the module reliability, higher cell yield, better module production efficiency, hence what we can get finally is a majority of 182 millimeters modules, and it has the mature tracker design and the best tracker cost. The mass-produced inverter also brings a high quality of electricity, which will boost the client's confidence. In total, it brings the best system cost, and also big current brings many uncertain factors, and 182's current has the lowest current protection, which need lower current production cost. All in all, it gives a system safety and lower risk. So far, JinkoSolar has shipped 182 Tiger Pro module to all over the world: China, Vietnam, Saudi, Thailand, Mexico, Chile, and so on. Total contract has been reached more than 2 gigawatts. It is enough to show it is a mature product and friendly to system. This is all my speech. Thanks for your listening. I'm Willie from Jinko Global Product Management Team. Thanks.
Thanks, Willie, for this interesting overview. Okay, let me check if there's any questions. Can you maybe also explain, there's one question regarding cost delta for bifacial for bifacial with transparent versus dual glass products?
For the cost, from Jinko side, because we are the several module supplier with transparent backsheet, and we have shipped a lot of transparent backsheet. So for us, the cost should be almost the same, but I think maybe transparent backsheet, they have a little bit higher cost. But comparing with the module performance, transparent backsheet has a lower working temperature. It has a lot of benefit, like it is lighter than dual glass, so it will bring more benefits to customer. But for the exact cost data, like the dual glass, the glass price is not stable at this stage, so I can't answer this question clearly.
Okay. And I think there are, of course, many different views on that. Depending on how much you sell, and so because transparent backsheets are rather new in the market, and at the moment it's anyway difficult because costs for materials have gone up quite a bit, and that depends also, of course, on availability these days, and glass is pretty short these days. So there's a question on cost for bifacial versus monofacial. So how do you see that in the mid run? How that develops, the one versus the other?
Which question? I didn't see it.
It was, will cost of bifacial stay the same as monofacial for long term?
You mean the cost between the bifacial and the monofacial modules, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the cost of monofacial and bifacial, because of at this stage, a lot of module manufacturers, they have the same cell with a bifacial cell, but the only difference is the module technology. If it's bifacial, we will use glass or the transparent backsheet at the rear side of the module, but for the monofacial, we will use the normal backsheet of the module. That's a cost different part.
Okay.
But for the cell, it's the same. For Jinko, we use the bifacial cell for monofacial and the bifacial module. The only difference is for the rear side of the module, if it's a white backsheet or transparent backsheet or the glass.
Okay. Maybe there's also, again, one question again on transparent backsheet and double glass. You offer both products, right? Double glass modules and modules with transparent backsheets for your modules, right?
Yes, we have the transparent backsheet module, and we have the dual glass module. The different environment, different project location, we choose different options, and we can provide customer some module selection, update feedback or module selection opinion on the specific project if you want to use the transparent backsheet or the dual glass.
Okay, and then what can you just let us know actually? So when or if you could try to analyze what people prefer and why they prefer the one over the other.
Okay, simply say transparent backsheet, it is lighter than the dual glass, so it will save the labor cost. But for the dual glass, because the structure is balanced with the front side and the rear side, so the mechanical loading for dual glass should be better. So if the project it needs a module to have the better mechanical loading ability, we recommend the customer to choose the dual glass structure. But if the project location, the wind speed is not strong enough, we recommend the customer to use the transparent backsheet.
Okay, perfect. I think we should, well, maybe we have 2 more minutes or so. So I think there's you obviously compared your products versus 210. I think there's one question regarding that also. When you compete against 210 and you see, of course, also how they promote their products. So what do you see are the main obstacles for the 210 to 10 promoters so that you can beat them when you compete with them?
I think the 192, the difference between 192 and 210, the most significant part is for the modules in per string and the tracker length. That's what we compare with each other. Because for 192 module, for per tracker, we can put 3 strings on each, and for 210, because the tracker length is a restriction, so for 210 modules they can only put 2 strings for per tracker. And if we can put 3 strings and they can put 2 strings, the tracker power output is different. So the whole if it is the same project with the same volume, so the tracker number is different and the tracker cost is different. This is a very significant part and difference between these two products. But however, I think the different project has different location and different restrictions. If it's a specific comparison, we need to put it in a specific project to do some compare.
Okay, maybe there's one more question to transparent backsheets. Apparently, there's a lot of interest in that. So, is this also can you use transparent backsheet for any type of modules that you do that you have, and are you doing that? Are you using that also for your biggest power rating products?
Because at this stage, I say from the technical side, we can use transparent backsheet on every product, no matter it's 182 or 163 or 166, no matter what, we can use it. But because our product is there is too many product types for JinkoSolar, and now we are going to do some product simplify. So the only product we use with transparent backsheet is 72 cells with 182 module and 72 cells with 166 modules.
Okay, I think that
transparent backsheet modules is only focusing on the utility project, not for the residential market or the C&I market.
Okay, so I think there's also a question regarding general demand for your transparent backsheet versus double glass. So if you kind of look at your demand, because you're offering both, most companies rather do the one or the other. What do you think will be the share in the mid-run, transparent versus double glass? Will it be just depending on how the segments evolve, or do you think I don't know, for some reason the one will prevail over the other?
You mean for the market share between the transparent backsheet and the dual glass? Yeah. I didn't hear it clearly, sorry.
Yes, that's correct. Mm-hmm. So what do you think? How will it be from your experience?
Sorry, because it's related to the cost. It's related to the price. I think if the transparent backsheet, the price of transparent backsheet will decrease a lot. Maybe it's lower than dual glass. I think transparent backsheet will has a better market share than dual glass. But like the previous situation, the glass price is increased a lot. But if the glass price is lower than transparent backsheet, I think the dual glass will have the more market share. Because the PV industry or the solar market is rely on the price, especially the utility project.
Okay.
From technical side, these two almost the same, and from our side, transparent backsheet has a better energy generation benefits. But compared with the price difference, I think the price is more significant.
Okay. Okay, then I think thank you so much, Willie, and let's continue with the next presentation.